The wait is almost over because we finally have our hands on the highly anticipated Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. We were invited by Bandai Namco Entertainment Asia to try out the DLC in Singapore. This brand new expansion takes us beyond the lands between and into a shadowy new realm filled with unseen dangers. Let's dive deep to uncover the upcoming DLC and the secrets lurking within and answer the question, is it a worthy expansion to the Elden Ring experience? Let's find out. Gamer Braves. Players will need to defeat Starscourge Radahn and Mohg to unlock the entrance to the DLC, which is located in the Mohgwyn dynasty where the Lord of Blood Mohg resides. Once we enter the DLC map, we immediately see translucent tombstones scattered all over the ground, even the enemies on the road, like ghosts. Unlike the bright beginning of the main game, the DLC starts with a sense of melancholy. As you explore further, you'll find that the DLC still has sights of grace. However, in addition to these, the DLC introduces a new landmark called the Cross, which is the golden cross seen in the trailer. Each cross bears a message left by Miquella, similar to how Melina conveys Marika's sayings to us whenever we reach a Church of Marika in the base game. There are usually NPCs beside these crosses. These NPCs provide players with information about Miquella and seem to be followers of Miquella, so these crosses seem to serve as one of the means to convey the storyline in the DLC. Near each cross you can find a new material called Erdtree fragments. Another material called Spirit fragments can be collected from the legs of seated humanoid statues. Erdtree fragments are used to enhance Erdtree blessings, which is similar to Godric's Great Rune in the base game, providing an overall boost to the player's basic attributes. However, unlike Godric's Great Rune, the blessings level can be increased by consuming Erdtree fragments, permanently enhancing the player's attributes based on the blessings level. In contrast, Godric's Great Rune only boosts attributes by +5 and deactivates upon death. Spirit fragments are used to enhance spirits, making our loyal companions stronger. We didn't encounter any new weapons mentioned by the producer, so perhaps they weren't available for testing. During our preview playthrough, we encountered two major bosses. The first one is the lion featured in the gameplay trailer, known as Divine Beast Dancing Lion. It resembles the traditional Chinese lion dance, consisting of a person and a lion, draped in a red cloth. It is agile and aggressive, with individual targeting pounds and roll attacks as well as 3 forms of AoE damage. When performing AoE attacks, it leaps into the air, transforming into wind, lightning, or ice, and releases different forms of AoE damage upon landing. The second boss we encountered was Relana, the Moonblade Knight. Unfortunately, we don't have footage of her. She's a dual-wielding knight clad in shining armor, and despite her short swords, her AoE range is astonishingly large. She can enchant her swords with fire and ice, and in the second phase, she casts a spell reminiscent of the Full Moon Queen's Full Moon spell. Her attacks are frequent and require careful attention to many details during the fight. Given her moves and name, we can't help but wonder about her connection to the Full Moon Queen. Regarding the difficulty of the DLC, Hidetaka Miyazaki mentioned that it will be comparable to the latter half of the base game. However, we feel it is significantly more challenging. Usually, as a frail astrologer at level 120 without specifically boosting HP or wearing high defense gear, regular enemies don't usually hit that hard. In the DLC, however, we played as a level 150 warrior and even basic enemies could take a quarter of our HP with a single hit. So elite enemies could kill us in 2 strikes. Even though the previous character had basic gear, which might not offer much protection, the overall difficulty of the DLC is definitely harder than the base game. Overall, our impression after playing the DLC is that while it's difficult, it's still incredibly enjoyable. The new upgrade system provides seasoned players who have maxed out their characters with new development opportunities to face even stronger foes, preventing the boredom of overpowered combat. Since the main storyline now revolves around Miquella instead of Marika, it feels like stepping into a new world and exploring a brand new narrative. The preview, however, only covered a small portion, making us even more curious about the full story of the DLC. Whether it's worth getting Shadow of the Erdtree or not, we can say the answer is a definite yes, especially if you're a fan of Elden Ring. What are you most excited about in the DLC? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.
Hello again, adventurers! Did you enjoy the video? Let us know in the comments below. Drop a subscribe to help the channel out. We hope you have a great day and keep on gaming.